Hi everyone, welcome in Tips and Tricks Decor. Please share and subscribe to watch more. Bedroom ideas from the world's best interior designers. Whatever style of house you live in, be it a country house or a tiny flat, the house. From the world's best interior designers. How to decorate a bedroom. The scheme for a bedroom should be something that you find relaxing and cozy. Although a quick look through our gallery of ideas suggests that there are plenty of ways to interpret that. Pale paint colors and understated patterns certainly have their moment, but spare rooms are often a great place to run riot with color and pattern, perhaps in the form of a bedroom wallpaper, since they're unlikely to be occupied every day. Make sure the bones of the room work for how you use the room. If space and budget allow, some built-in joinery can make all the difference for storage and give the room a more seamless feel than if it's stuffed with furniture. Window treatments are hugely important in a bedroom. Some people prefer that not a chink of light can get in, while others like to wake up with the daylight. Long, luxurious curtains are beautiful in a bedroom, in a thick material that will feel cozy in winter, perhaps with sheer blinds behind to let the light in during the daytime. There are plenty of ready-made curtains out there if you're on a budget, and blinds alone can also be a cost-effective way to dress your windows. Having a blackout blind made in a fabric of your choice does not have to cost the earth. Advertisement. May we suggest small bedroom ideas. Buying bedroom furniture. The bed is obviously the most important feature in the room, and there's a huge variety to choose from. Perhaps you'd go down the traditional route with a box spring prettily finished with a valance and accompanied by a headboard upholstered in a beautiful fabric. For a more contemporary look, a wooden bed frame can be a stylish option, harking back to arts. We're also huge fans of four-poster beds, which can work well in both traditional and modern interiors. If I have a small room, I try and overscale the furniture, says renowned hotel designer Aldo Polizzi. Putting itsy-bitsy furniture in just makes it feel smaller. Many of the interior designers on our pages agree. And we've seen brilliant examples of imposing four-poster beds used successfully in very small rooms. And above all else, don't skimp when choosing a mattress. You may be sleeping on it for many years to come, so make sure you get it right. Beyond the bed, you'll obviously want to think about bedside tables, preferably something big enough for a lamp. In the main bedroom of this Montecito house by VSP Interiors, the walls are painted in Mountain Green by Rose of Jericho. The amazing antique panel behind the bed is from Robert Keim, as are the painted Italian chests that serve as bedside tables. The bed was designed by VSP in collaboration with the client and made by Nicholas Walton. On the bed is an antique bedspread, antique red cushion from the lacquer cabinet, and gold cushions in a Pierre Frey fabric. In the main bedroom of this artist's house by Maria Sweet, the walls, ceiling and curtains are in iCAD in Rocket and Grapefruit by Peony. Cushions in Face Spots fabric for Laz Studio enliven the pale bed cover. Studio Square designed a contemporary bed tester for the primary bedroom of this cottage, using fabric from Guy Goodfellow, Marvick and Claremont. The velvet bed throw is from Toast. The lovely crewel work behind the bed in this Rachel Allen Spitalfields project came from Instagram textiles dealer Sally Eat and provides the perfect backdrop to the bed, which was made bespoke by Corindon Cabinet Makers. The walls of the main bedroom are painted in Atelier Ellis's Shadow Gray, a color that echoes the Portland stone of the Baroque church outside the window, while the bed was made bespoke by Corindon Cabinet Makers. In the main bedroom of a country house by Bottle Blaine, the wallpaper is GP&J Baker's Ferns, which continues onto the canopy above the vintage Ralph Lauren bed. The main bedroom in this Georgian townhouse has a variety of textures in the same serene family of neutral tones. Even the light above the bed from Pinch Design is soft and textured, satisfyingly matching the light linen curtains. The interesting lamp in the corner is a mid-century design with a bespoke shade from a shade above. There are several plinths throughout the house, but this one in the bedroom feels more sculptural and less minimalist. Cool. A bedside lampshade in Squiggle from Sybil Colfax, with its poppy sprig taper by GP. The headboard by Trove by Studio Duggan is covered in Hector fabric from Vanderherd. The mid-century chair is upholstered in Compton by GP. In designer Carolina Irving's Portuguese house, the main bedroom features a striking headboard covered in colorful tiles handmade in a small village in Andalusia, which were also used to create a splashback in the kitchen. An antique textile from Crete brightens the foot of the bed. For this Eve's bedroom in a Holland Park house, Lonica Chand and her team chose to paint the entire space, ceiling included, in Little Green's Mr. David, painting the ceiling the same color as the walls gives a lovely cocooning and cozy feel and avoids the eye being drawn to any awkward corners, says Lonica. The headboard, covered in Guy Goodfellow's olive sacking in peacock, was bespoke. Lonica cleverly added a little cubby hole in the side of the joinery as the space was too tight for a pair of bedsides. The inside of the joinery is hand-painted in turquoise from Edward Bulmer. The penny whirl pillow in Swat Marriage adds a pop of color to the space, as does the silk velvet panel above the bed, which was sourced by Nishka from Uzbekistan. Benedict Foley and Daniel Slowick have incorporated a number of ingenious design ideas to make the most of their tiny apartment in London. The sitting room has a large opening into the bedroom that can be screened off with curtains. The blind is made from a 19th century painted silk from Florence, which is embroidered in gold and silver metal thread. Despite its compact space, this South London flat on a pioneering 19th century estate is both pretty and practical thanks to the imaginative decoration of Carlos Garcia, a chimneypiece in Fenique. This elegant London flat has a glorious terrace overlooking Kensington Gardens. Inside it is decorated in with layered and sophisticated ease. The bedroom features walls in C. A vintage brass Bergbaum table lamp from Studio Schalling sits on a bedside table designed by Lawrence. Kath Kidston's West London house has a clever approach to color and print. Bed hangings in Lisa Fine Textiles floral Simode linen in poppy and a William Potts linen with a heritage trimmings tassel fringe set off the bespoke Colin Orchard four-poster. On the antique Swedish rug is a bench covered in George Spencer Designs mosaic in raspberry. On moving back to the UK after 2 decades spent living in Sydney, this couple wanted to create a family home which was respectful of the traditional architecture while introducing modern decorative influences. In the main bedroom of their new house in Bath, there is a running thread of blue throughout. It takes inspiration from American homes. The ceiling is painted in borrowed light by Farrow. Philip Hooper's Georgian house in Somerset is filled with his experiments in color and pattern. The main bedroom features curtains in Lee Joffa's Indian Zeg in indigo and a bed made to Philip's design for his previous house and adapted with a scallop-edged canopy to suit the proportions of its new home and painted in Sybil Colfax. The embroidered Turkish cushions are from Susan Delis. In the main bedroom of our project of the year, a restored ice cream factory by Russell and in a Pinch's Christo 4-poster bed and a desk, both in walnut and ivory oak and leather chair establish a classic contemporary feel. A Tobit Roach painting, a Pendleton blanket from Brooklyn Flea Market and a rug created as a sample for one of Russell's designs for Crate. Radbourne Hall, one of the last remaining John Fowler interiors, has been subtly and sensitively restored to its former glory by its current owner, Lady Chichester. Annie was absolutely committed to restoring Fowler's work. For the George III mahogany tester bed in what was then the owner's father's bedroom, Fowler chose red and white grande opera printed linen with a bullion fringe. For Annie's mother's bedroom, now the main spare room, she turned to Claremont's collection for the majority of the reupholstery projects since Fowler had sourced many of the fabrics for Radbourne. From there, and several of them are still available. It was wonderful to be able to use these, as it enabled us to keep to his original palette. Fiona Shelburne, who helped with the decoration of Radbourne, explains. The bedside tables, headboard and bed corona are all original and were painted by George Oakes. The main bedroom of this 18th century